Want to see my biggest fan on YouTube? Get treated by the FAIR method. He's watched every one of the YouTube chiropractors, watched all their videos, yet traveled 2,500 miles to come here. He's been to upper cervical chiropractors. He's been to Gonstead chiropractors. He's been to osteopathic doctors. All have let him down. Watch what 2 weeks does in this office. Hi, this is Dr. Ace There, your YouTube chiropractor, presenting the best results on YouTube. This is a multi-part series. Each part is listed in the description below. We have 2 special bonuses with this series. First bonus is that we documented and recorded every treatment. Second bonus is that Rick will respond to every comment and question in the comment section. I hope you guys like this. I hope you take advantage of this resource. Rick will respond. Love you guys. See you guys next time. Hey, Dr. Thayer here. I'm with probably the most significant patient I could ever have come in here. He has been all over my YouTube channel for years, so I'm a little nervous because he's going to call me out if I fuck up, and so I have to do a good job. And so he's been watching my channel and give me shit and get my back and all that kind of stuff that goes along with being a good commenter. And so he's made the trip out from New Jersey, right?
Yes,
Philadelphia. And so took the train because his head hurts so freaking much. He can't stand the elevation, the pressure of the plane. So he took a 3-day trip to come out here. And so I'm impressed because, I don't have a lot of people that go to that extent to come see me. So I appreciate that. But again, once I put this video out, anytime you want to talk to him, he'll talk to you. So I told him, I go, your videos will be your playground. And so if you want to give him shit, he'll call you on it. So you better be nice to him, guys.
Yeah, be careful because I'll hit you so hard you'll need to see him.
See, exactly. So, he was a wrestler by training one time, right? And so he has a big mouth. So and he likes he talks big.
I'm Italian.
Yeah, he talks big even though he's lost 3 inches. And so, anyways, I'm really happy to have this guy out here.
It'll be a short subject video.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to say that we went into his history here, and I'm going to say that his original problem started when he was hit by a car, a Suburban, when he was 9 years old, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so he was taken out. He was a pedestrian and hit, flat out, concussion, all that stuff. And he says his first real pain was when he was 14 or 13, when he was kicking a ball. But I think the Suburban thing probably messed him up pretty good. His x-rays kind of show a little bit of something interesting there, so it probably happened with some kind of trauma. But anyways, Rick, the all-time patient to get out here to come see me. I'm going to step aside. Take the floor, dude.
Actually, I started having the pain, like you said, when I got hit by a car, had a concussion, knocked unconscious, got out of school for a week, which is great. But slowly,
this is gonna be a long story.
slowly but surely, though, I started having sleep problems. I've always been a light sleeper, even as a kid, and that's continued to stay.
And depression too.
Depression like we talk about like the joking and the humor and everything like that. But a lot of it for me, it seems like when you're overtired, you're punchy. That's what I have 24 hours a day, just punchy.
Yeah. And again, he oversimplifies it because he has been dealing with it so long, but lack of sleep, again, I've told you a million times, guys, leads to anxiety. Anxiety leads to depression. And he admits he has been depressed even as in high school. So he's had lack of sleep for a long time. That's why I said, hey, it's not kicking the ball. It was before that. So I'm thinking it's back to the Suburban thing. And so I think he's been dealing with this a long time. And again, punchiness and all that stuff. And tell us about your brain fog.
Yeah, I've always had the brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and also like even reading. I just skim through things now. I can't read a whole book or anything like that. Can't focus, can't concentrate.
Concentration, memory loss, brain fog, all comes from lack of sleeping, guys. And so you can also call this fibromyalgia. And so, I mean, if he wanted to be diagnosed that way, you could find a reason. Somebody could diagnose him that. But, there's no reason to throw those diagnoses out there. I'm just telling you that if you have this kind of stuff, these are similar symptoms. And again, chiropractic helps by what? Balancing the body, allowing his body to just rest, really. I call call myself a sleep doctor more than a chiropractor now, because sleep is going to be integral to this guy. So, again, so for years and years and years, he's chased low back pain, trying to solve low back pain.
Right.
And so, tell us about your osteopathic past.
Been to a couple of osteopaths, and I've had pretty good success with them. One in particular was Brian. He, would adjust the neck, and I'd come out of his place feeling really great.
What happened anyways?
He moved about an hour and a half away from me, and I just wasn't going to drive out there, especially since he didn't take insurance or anything anymore. And then there's another one. She did a lot of soft tissue myofascia stuff. Really didn't get into the cracking and anything like that. She was fine, but some of these symptoms crept up, and she couldn't keep up with it.
Gotcha.
So, and then I just recently went to a college, the osteopathic college near me, and the doctors there, they billed me for asking questions about what kind of sneakers I should wear. So I just, stopped.
Hold on, we can charge for that?
They can.
I know, I get that shit away for free.
I thought that was part of the package.
Well, here it is, but I may start charging for that. I'm thinking about doing that hospital shit where you're like, Band-Aid, $25.
Yeah, exactly.
Kleenex, you use 3. I hate those fucking bills from those hospitals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
We'll give you a used one for 25 cents.
Exactly. Yeah, this is a 5-minute old one. It's still wet. Anyways, so low back pain, chasing that a long time.
Yeah.
Chiropractic history is about last 5 years. Visited 5 chiropractors.
5, 6 chiropractors.
Tell us the different chiropractors you've been to.
Well, the one chiropractor lived right up the street from me, and I don't know if any of you are familiar with Wawa. It's a convenience store chain in the Philadelphia area. He literally was adjusting me while eating his lunch at the same time, a Wawa hoagie. So, and he would do like the 7 basic chiropractic moves, and then come 3 times a week. See you later.
Gotcha. And he was eating a hoagie. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like this? Let me put this on your forehead.
Yeah. Doc, you got mustard on my shirt.
Exactly.
On my shirt.
Exactly.
And then I went to an NUCCA,
Gotcha.
one of the NUCCA doctors. And
Gotcha, Nuka doctor?
Yeah, nice people, but
Nice people.
The best part of that trip, it was an hour trip, and the best part was the Red Robin down the street that I go to lunch.
Yeah, Nuka doctors are very smart, but they just don't know how to adjust. And I'm sorry, I
Right.
love you guys still, but whoever taught you guys how to adjust, you're just too soft. Just too soft. You got to bring the muscle to the adjustment too. But you understand what's going on. I've talked to many Nuka doctors, and they just don't want to come over to the dark side. Moving bones.
Right. Nice. A couple Gonstead chiropractors, and I think I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but I feel like the head pressure and stuff started right around the time that he was treating me. I just wonder if he
wondered if he did it or something, but he went to Gonstead doctors too. Again, he's done the gamut because he didn't want to fucking come out this far, probably. He's like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing, but...
A lot of this was before I even seen your videos.
Oh, really? Oh, before? Okay.
Yeah, before I seen your videos,
okay.
yeah.
And you were going to go to the Texas guy. Why don't you go there?
Yeah.
Anyways, you don't have to go into that.
I don't want to get decapitated.
Okay, so... anyways, now his low back pain was his issue most of his life, and in the last 2.5 years, he had an accident. He had a driver's side impact by a truck, but it wasn't that bad.
Right.
He thinks it wasn't that bad, but literally 6 months after the accident, what started happening?
Started getting pressure in the head, and I actually started having problems with choking and swallowing. Things like
same
that.
with Israel. Interesting.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that kind of went away because there was a chiropractor that I was seeing who I was very happy with, consulted with a chiropractor in Utah on like some things with the neck to ease that up.
Cool.
And that worked. That worked.
Good.
But then next thing you know, I started having the problems with the pressure, and one of them in
Well,
Walmart.
they don't know what that is. So he had some neck pain, but it led to pressure. Tell us about this pressure. He's here not because of his low back. He's here because of this unrelenting pressure he has.
It feels like my head is going like this. And I could be walking up a hill, I could be driving up a hill or down a hill or turning car.
He's so terrified of this pressure, he would not get in a plane, no matter how much I told him. Get in a fucking plane.
I could have driven here, but I can't drive more than 1 hour.
Yeah. So he's in pretty bad shape, guys. He looks like he's okay, and tell us about everybody tells you you look fine, right?
Yeah, I look fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he's on disability or something like too, and somebody goes, you're the problem with this country, freaking taking advantage of the damn system. He
Yeah.
probably is.
And then
No,
they wind up calling him and saying, "Doc, can you adjust me?"
Exactly. So anyways, he's hurting so bad that he can't get on a plane, can't drive because all this stuff is messing with him. Tell us about your head pressure right now.
it's, you know, I feel
on a scale of 1 to 10, how
it's a
bad?
10.
It's a 10. So,
Yeah.
so it's pretty bad. And again, he's high functioning. I was going to say something rude, but he's a high functioning person because he's been dealing with pain all his life. This is not the first time, and this is just another symptom padded on the rest of him, and he knows how to deal with it just personally. But it's killing him, and so he's made the trip out here because he's lost his mind from this stuff, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Anything else you want to share, sir?
That's about it. You know, I sway.
Vertigo, he sways all the time, right? Vertigo constantly, every day. He says positional vertigo, meaning if he has his head in a certain position, if he turns his neck a certain way.
And it really wreaks havoc with my eyes. I have a condition called keratoconus, which contributes to some of that stuff. But if I walk into a supermarket, a Walmart, or anything like that, my eyes just like get really tense, and I feel the pressure, and it comes in through here, and you know, even the slightest touch here, it'll come through, and I'll like popping in my sinuses, I'll sneeze, it causes a whole bunch of problems.
Gotcha, yeah. Well, again, imbalances, guys, and this is why you guys are always so blown away by what I do here, because, you know, when the body's out of alignment, when it's out of balance, not out of alignment, when it's out of balance, it causes leverage to the body. That leverage exponentially changes symptoms. And where those symptoms occur are the way people react to leverage.
Yeah.
And so the way they compensate for the way it is how everybody has different symptoms. So you guys are always like, how can that one doesn't fix that? Because it's the way we do things. We compensate for our pain. So anyways.
And the crazy thing about it with the walking is it's a 20-minute walk here. Mm-hmm. And like this afternoon when I came in, I went to the supermarket to pick up a couple of things. The second I get in there, I have to have a shopping cart to hold on to.
Good. All
because
great
out of fear that I'm going to tip over and pass out because the lights start.
Anything else you want to add, sir?
I think you look great in person.
Oh,
but other than that,
when you see his picture, it's a picture close
stroking
up.
that ego.
Because I know because he knows I'm going to work on him in a second.
Yeah, never insult a man who's about to play with your neck.
I always think that's funny because I have so many dipshits that come out here. They always go, you know, Dr. Thayer, what's that shitty attitude? You go, I realize I'm about to adjust you. Shouldn't you say that for after I adjust you? Exactly. He's actually one of the smartest freaking people that's come out here. Kiss the doctor's ass before he treats you. I get it, exactly. So you guys should learn something from that, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything else you want to share, sir?
No, just, good. You know, the head weighs about 50 pounds, or it feels like it does.
Yeah.
That's about
it. Looks pretty big, too.
Yeah, and it's not ego.
Stand over here. Can't you hear the ego from his voice? It's not ego. Hold on, my head. Okay, so let's go through range of motions. He doesn't have a lot of pain with these things, but he'll tell you how his head pressure changes with the elevation of his, when he bends over. Go ahead and bend over, touch toes.
Okay.
He said no back pain with this, right?
Right.
Now you kind of come up and tell us what happens to your head when you come up.
Right back here, it just starts to change. It gets tight and the pain will go through.
Gotcha. Now go back like this, sir. No low back pain, right?
Nope.
And look at this flexibility, guys. Okay, go and stand up. Okay, the head change pressure on that one too?
Yep, and I'd actually start to feel a little dizzy.
Gotcha. Look at the floor, please. No pain with that?
Nope.
Any change with the head pressure on that one?
No.
Look at the ceiling. This is the one that's crazy pain.
Yep.
How much pain there?
That's a 10.
That's a 10 in the upper.
And it's not like a sharp pain or anything like that. It is it's pressure.
Pressure, gotcha.
It's pressure.
Okay, and so that's it. I think that was all we're going to check, right?
You want to squat?
Oh, you squat, but did it hurt? Go ahead and squat.
Oh.
Go and try it if you want. There was no pain with this, so
no.
We tried it.
But there's a little bit of...
It changes when you do that?
Yeah, when
okay, then do that thing. So go ahead and lean back to it.
Okay.
Long time coming.
Yeah.
I a little nervous.
You think you're nervous.
Okay, x-rays, guys. He hasn't seen him yet, and he's probably curious as all shit to see him. But he's seen his x-rays 4 times, right? His chiropractor showed him.
Yeah, I actually said I think my sleep problem is from all the x-rays. I just glow in the dark.
Yeah. He's not very funny, so at least you guys have caught me on camera. But he has a ton of arthritis in his neck. His x-rays are a complete lie, so when you see him, you're like, oh, it looks like he has good posture, because he was forcing his body to like have this, like a stick up his ass kind of thing. And so, anyways, tons of arthritis, and that's the truth of what's going on with his neck. His neck has been through the ringer. The thing he doesn't realize yet, which we're going to get into, is that his posture sucks. And so
I know that.
And so we're going to have to change everything about that, and you'll see that over the next couple weeks. X-rays don't look as the arthritis is terrible, but they don't look as bad as I thought they would look. With all the symptoms he has, I think this is a lot more. It's bad, but it's self-imposed bad, because he has, again, his posture really dictates that he forces some of the stuff on himself. In the low back, I'll point the arrow to it. There's a big old osteophyte off his, I think, L2, L3 vertebra. It shouldn't be there. So that was probably from the accident years ago. That thing is weird looking. Not going to get in the way. It's just interesting impact kind of stuff. He has a spondylolisthesis at L5, means the disc is slipped forward. So when you chiropractors are going to adjust his ass in the future, just be very careful at L5. And then what else? Not much. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So I'm looking forward to adjusting, and like I said, it's going to be a good patient. And again, be nice to him in the comments. Okay, so just relax here. Okay, so how much tension right here, sir, when I push here?
A lot of tension. And I'll tell you, the osteopaths do this as an adjustment, and it's one of the best feelings in the world.
Exactly.
It's not like that anymore.
It's not like that anymore. When they do it, you mean, or just
in general?
It used to be better for you. Is that
it was a very excellent.
And now it doesn't feel good or something?
No.
Gotcha. On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is this right now?
That's about a 9.
About a 9. Gotcha. So I'm pushing on the suboccipital muscles, guys, and so you guys are always wondering what I'm doing up here. I'm pushing on this because this is where the nexus of the skull and the neck come together, and so that transition, when it's messed up, can cause headaches, pressure, all this crap's going on in his ears and his head, and he probably has some station 2 problems too, equalization problems. You know, kind of like when you go to high elevation, or if you're underwater, you equalize your nose. He probably has all those problems too. And these are all issues because this is so tight up here. Okay, so I'm going to give him a basic adjustment. We're going to actually go right through C4 on him. That's where I see the most leverage on him. And so I'll let you watch. Good, nice. That moved pretty damn good.
Yep.
How was that? Is that what you thought it was going to be? How about that?
A lot harder, and I felt it in my left towards the shoulder.
Gotcha. So you felt it other than just where I adjusted?
Yeah.
So the nerves that go out from there. Good, perfect. Was it very painful like you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, it was much more.
Much more
a lot
painful
stronger,
too?
yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't want to undo your work, so I don't want to point.
No, good. See?
Right there. Oh, you said good. Okay. I said, like, okay. But no.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going to come out of this guy. Okay. That was a pretty good adjustment, guys. You guys heard that too. Good, nice. Okay, so again, he's going to have some instantaneous change right now because I'm pushing on that exact same area that was a 9 or 10 out of 10 a minute ago, and he's going to tell you what it feels like right now. What does this feel like now, sir?
And that feels a lot better, but there's like down to the shoulders.
No, but I'm talking about where I'm pushing right now.
That's fine now. Yeah.
Well, how much pain is there now?
Virtually none.
Yeah, so he went from a 9 out of 10 to a virtually none, guys. And this is the nexus of the problem. And so when I do my work, it's instantaneous change, guys. The issue is not that I can't help you in my office, the issue is getting to stay. And so posture and change take time. I have to coach you to have that change. And so if you try to come out here one visit, Elizabeth behind the camera right now will say, don't try it.
I can see right on my peripheral, she's shaking her head.
She's shaking her head. Those are her Jeanettes. Okay, when you get up, no twisting or turning.
Right.
You know, just like I say in the videos, the more you do it, the more I'm going to do my work. Okay. So go ahead and sit up, please. So your legs are like there? Good.
Okay.
So basically, how is that different than all the other chiropractic adjustments you've had?
It was much harder.
Much harder?
Much harder, much more power.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a little small Asian guy, I still got some, I can bring it, huh?
Yeah. You incite the Chinese chiropractic genius. Holy fuck. Because that's what it feels like. That's what I felt like.
That's my wrestling name. That's a wrestling name.
That's what I felt like when he cracked. I said, "Holy fuck!" It's the Chinese.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Fucking hilarious. I'm gonna change my name to Holy Fuck. Okay, Rick, you're making me laugh already. Good. So when you walk, remember, arms down, look straight ahead.
Right.
Walk to the front door, please. Okay. That's too freaking fun. Okay, breathe in your nose, please. Out your mouth, and then walk to the door one more time, please. See, I tapped you too, see?
You're doing your work.
He's giving me crap about Israel I just did a minute ago. And he goes, "You're hitting him." I go, "Those are called love taps." go back in the room, please. Okay, so, sir, don't sit down. We're going to face the camera. I'm just going to get your first impression of what's going on.
I don't do impressions.
I'm just going to stop talking. Go ahead. I don't know what to even say.
He's got to edit it in. He's going to edit in rim shots.
That was the worst joke ever, so I don't have to even say anything.
Well, it's airplane too.
I know, gotcha. Go ahead. So do you feel any differences?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little looser in the shoulders.
Gotcha.
A little more relaxed in the shoulders.
Gotcha.
Still feel a little of the dizziness, but that
Gotcha.
might be the adjustment. I don't know.
Could be the adjustment. So how dizzy are you? Pretty dizzy right now?
No, actually, I can tell you, I don't feel like I'm swaying as much as I was
Gotcha.
before.
So take a deep breath in your nose again. And then walk that wall back right here. Just right there, straight ahead, back. Okay. So that dizziness, guys, is a good thing. I tell you this all the time on videos. The reason it's a good thing is because I'm affecting his cerebellum. I'm working directly on his brainstem. And when he's out of balance long enough, when I put him back in balance, it feels like you're out of balance at first. So his body's accommodating to that. It's called compensation. And so that's why I have him walk. Walking is key, which he said he's never heard a chiropractor ever say walk.
Yeah. Actually, the last chiropractor I saw was at Gonstead, and I asked him about it. He says, well, just park your car further away in the parking lot.
Well, that makes sense to me. Okay. But he didn't tell you to do it. You asked him about walking.
Yeah, and he said, yeah, park your car further away
that
in
makes
the
sense.
parking lot.
Anyways, the only other doctor ever I saw, I'm just going to mention this because I respect the guy too, Ian from Australia.
Yeah.
He had them walk up and down the hallway all the time too. So I don't know why I get so much shit about walking people down the hallway. He did the same thing.
And his videos are the ones that got me interested in Gonstead.
Exactly.
I haven't been...
So again, as you guys know, I was a Gonstead doctor when 10 years ago. So I've changed my treatment only because it didn't work. And so, but I still bring some of the things that I think that were important from Gonstead to this, and walking is one of them. And so, ready to see how you're doing? Anything else you want to share with us?
That's it.
Over here. Okay, so go ahead and bend over, touch toes best you can.
Okay.
Okay, come up. Now tell us how that feels different, sir. If any.
A little bit different. A little bit better, I think.
Okay, I'm 10% better, 20% better, because it's all subjective to you. You
about 20% better.
Gotcha.
I still feel a little bit of pressure and dizziness.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Go ahead and go back like this, sir. And you said you had pressure in your head with that one too?
Yeah, when I get to this part here, it's a little less.
A little less. Gotcha. Look at the floor, please. How about that?
That's fine.
Look at the ceiling now. This was a 10, I think. I think you said this. I gotta go.
Yeah, this is probably about a 6.
6. A little better, right? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Go ahead and squat. You said the pressure was there on that one too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Better. So,
yeah, not better.
I would say 20% better.
Yeah.
15, 20% better.
Right.
I just want to get your take on it. What do you think? I mean, this is a years coming. I mean, I have gone, when are you going to get the fuck on a train and get your ass out here a million times on? He's like, I'm just pulling my money together.
I had to.
I'm just pulling my money. I mean, we've asked this how many times online?
Yeah.
So what does this moment mean to you? I mean, how is this? I'm not that I'm looking for you to cry or anything. If you want to, you go ahead. No, but I'm just saying that, and this is a culmination of a fucking lot of time.
Yeah.
And so this is a neat moment for us.
Yeah.
For us, it's kind of neat because we've been doing this a long time.
The idea that I had to get on a train and travel 200 miles, whatever, is an act of desperation.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but so putting all this together and being in this moment to actually feel this, it must be kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
Anyways, it's cool for me because again, I've told this fucking guy to get out here so many times. I'm like, he's never gonna come. He's never gonna come.
And then after 2 weeks, he's gonna say, "Get the fuck out of here."
I will, but that's I'm lucky. It's only 2 weeks. I'm glad I don't live on the East Coast. Anyways, awesome first result. You guys are gonna see his program over the next 2 weeks. This guy's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna help him out a lot. You're gonna see him change a lot. And so that's the first step. First step, first day. Thanks for watching, guys.